हरि कविं कवीनामुपमश्रवस्तमं ज्येष्ठराजं ब्रह्मणां ब्रह्मणस्पतान शृण्वन्नोतिभिस्सीदसादनम् ॐ श्रीमहागणपतये नमः। सरस्वत्यै नमो नित्यं। भद्रकाल्यै नमो नमः। वेदवेदान्तवेदाङ्ग विद्यास्थानेभ्यैव च ॐ नमः प्रणवार्थाय शुद्धज्ञानैकमूर्तये निर्मलाय प्रशान्ताय दक्षिणामूर्तये नमः। यो गुरु स शिवः प्रोक्तः यः शिवः स गुरुस्मृतः विकल्पं यस्तु कुर्वीत स नरो गुरुकल्पगः। सच्चिदानन्दरूपाय विश्वोत्पत्त्यादिहेतवे तापत्रयविनाशाय कृष्णाय वयं श्रीकृष्णाय वयं नमः। श्रीकृष्ण गोविंद हरे मुरारे श्रीकृष्ण गोविंद हरे मुरारे हे नाथ नारायण वासुदेव हे नाथ नारायण वासुदेव श्रीकृष्ण गोविंद हरे मुरारे। हे नाथ नारायण वासुदेव बोलो भाई श्री कृष्ण गोविंद हरे मुरारे। हे नाथ नारायण वासुदेव देव हे नाथ नारायण वासुदेव यण वासुदेव श्री कृष्ण गोविंद हरे मुरारे। हरे मुरारे हरे मुरारे मुरारे हरे मुरारे। हे नाथ नारायण वासुदेव 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 देव श्री कृष्ण गोविंद हरे मुरारे। हे नाथ नारायण वासुदेव, हे नाथ नारायण वासुदेव। बोलो भाई हे नाथ नारायण वासुदेव। ओ श्री कृष्ण गोविंद हरे मुरारे, हरे मुरारे हरे मुरारे, हरे मुरारे हरे मुरारे, हरे मुरारे हरे मुरारे, हरे मुरारे। हरे मुरारे हरे मुरारे, हे नाथ नारायण वासुदेव, वासुदेव, हे नाथ नारायण वासुदेव। बोलो भाई हे नाथ नारायण वासुदेव, 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 बोलो वासुदेव, वासुदेव। श्री कृष्ण गोविंद हरे मुरारे, हरे मुरारे, श्री कृष्ण गोविंद हरे मुरारे, बोलो हरे मुरारे। बोलो हे नाथ नारायण वासुदेव, 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 वासुदेव। बोलिए श्री कृष्णचंद्र भगवान की जय, श्री सद्गुरुनाथ महाराज की। नमः पार्वती पते हर हर। हरि ओम हरि ओम। Today we will have question answers. So if you have any questions, you can give. Otherwise you can listen to the answers. Gurudev used to say, I'll give you the reply, answers you have to discover. Because where is the ignorance, there alone has to be the knowledge. So in the heart, only we have to think and take it. Now, some questions were remaining from the last question answers. I'm not reading the names whose questions are there. If you want, I can read. Shall I read? Whose name is there? Or leave it? नहीं? हाँ? ले लेना. अच्छा. Okay. This question is from Jyoti Chadda. My question from Swamiji today. If someone insults you deliberately in front of others, how to respond? Understand few principles of life. Number one principle is that when you are in a human body, you will have insult, you will have honor, you will have opposites of situation. Some will love you, some will not love you. Someday will you have health, some you will have disease. So it is not possible that you will not be insulted, and it is not possible you will not be praised. Lord Shiva was badly insulted by his father-in-law. Lord Krishna was insulted many times by everybody, including Jarasandha. Shishupal was the worst one, Duryodhan. Lot of people. What insult we have is not even 1% of what he got. Lord Ram was insulted by many people. But what is the point here? That after getting the insult, if I get angry, sad, reactive, then it only tells that my ego is very high and sadhana is very less. Because you are identified to your body only. Insult cannot be of the soul. So that means I failed the test. Situation is a test taker. So we failed the test. So we have not trained our mind to see the situation from 4 angles. One angle is of the prarabdha. If you believe, you will say that this sorrow was to come and it came to this person, and if he was not there, somebody else would have given this quota of sorrow. Insult I would have definitely got. It is from this person or that person. Don't think he gave the insult. He was just the means that karmphal, my karmphal entered into his head and he troubled me. Same person may be very good for somebody. Same person who is very bad for you is very good for somebody. Imagine that. Whom you don't like, some people may like him a lot. And you wonder why they like him. Because for them he is giving another fruit of action. He has multi-talent. So he gives you one fruit. The source of joy is a source of sorrow for some. So you should understand the dynamics of prarabdha. Very typical and very mysterious things are there. You cannot really fathom and find out which fruit of action I am getting. That is not in your maze. That is in God's area. But if anything, what you contribute, I am the cause of that, you will not be angry. Bring the cause to your action. This is one way. Supposing I hit it and I push this and it falls down, supposing, I'll not be very angry on me. Huh? It happens, everybody has dropped the cup, everybody has dropped and broken the glasses. I have also broken many times while taking dinner, lunch. It so happened yesterday, just the whole water had spilled all over the thali. Many times it happened. But if somebody else will do it, we become very judgmental. He's careless, he doesn't understand. From the beginning, he's like that. Careless in everything, he is there. We become very negative. But one thing what I have realized, that if supposing bad prarabdha has come, and ultimately you come back, I am the responsible person for this, you will become quiet. And good thing will happen, you will not develop aversion for that person. It's okay. This is one angle. When you put that sorrow, that he is the cause of my sorrow, or he has given me lot of sorrow, then you will always be, in mental turmoil. When you practice this and see, no, it is my action. If I had done very good actions in the past, this person wouldn't be saying like this to me. He may be very good to me also. People praise him also. So I accept it. I accept that this I did. In what mood I did, on when I did 10 years back or 100 Jan back, I don't know, but definitely I deserved it. It's fine. Good I had it. I am the cause. Don't put anybody as the cause of your sorrow. If you can remove the cause of sorrow of anybody, I think 75% of the battle you have won. आप सोचना. Don't put. Either you put yourself as the cause. He insulted. No, it's like that. My actions must not be very good. Never mind. At least I realize this and I accept it. This is one way. Second way is that if you have, supposing, devotion for Lord, and you feel Lord, without His will nothing would have happened. So second way is that God has given me this prasad and maybe I need for my development to see how much is my attachment. I did not know my ego is so big. I did not know it. You will not say it to others, but you will feel it. I am the worst person in this world. You will start thinking like that. But it will tell you that the time of reaction tells the length of your ego. So longer is the reaction time, longer is your ego, fatter is your ahankar. That means you are sitting on a bomb. Again somebody will say something, and that means throughout the life you have lot of chances of being disturbed. And many things will happen in this world. Nobody will be all the time conducive and do whatever I want. And whatever I said should be done, my way should be done. Nobody should oppose me. Everybody should appreciate what I am saying. Everybody should have sympathy with. The world is not a sympathy center. World is a center for sacrifice and testing you and reminding you what you should have done rather than to give you lot of sympathy. Second way to see the problem is there. He has given me lot of honor from many people. I had very good days. So it's okay if one day is a bad day, it's fine. If he has said something, it's fine. I don't mind it. Don't attribute the cause to the person. Cause is God. First cause are you. Second cause is God. If you are a devotee, Bole Bhagwan, and do the mantra, I accept it, I accept it, I accept it. Chant 108 times. Alright, Bhagwan, I accept whatever you give. I accept, I accept. If you give honor, it's your love, I will accept. You will feel relaxed. Learn to relax yourself with your thought. Don't get tense. This is second way. Third way is Third way is little advanced. You say everything is Maya, nothing is true. हाँ, पढ़ो प्रश्नोपनिषद, फोर्थ प्रश्न, छाया छाया यू आर सेइंग। हाँ देखो छाया क्या है, बड़ा छाया छाया कर रहे थे, नोट्स तो बड़ा जोरदार बनाए थे। हाँ, नोट्स यू मेड वेरी नाइसली। अब छाया देखो क्या हुई छाया का। नाउ फाइंड आउट हु इज द सैड पर्सन, जस्ट सिट फॉर मेडिटेशन। ऑन द डे you are hurt, you need longer meditation. You need more time with yourself. Don't jump into working. Please first remove that dead rat. Otherwise everybody will be irritated and you will say something to everybody and you will have to pay for it then. I told you, no? One person went to doctor, he said, doctor, everything is so faulty. Whatever I touch, it gives me pain. Whatever I touch, paperweight, it gives me pain. I touch watch, it gives me pain. I touch my body, it gives me pain. Doctor said, there is no problem situation, your finger has fracture. So when you are not in a good mood, in nasty mood you have, everywhere you will react, you will see everybody's fault will come in your mind on that day. On every person you will be angry, and you will pick up small points, like the crow picks up the dirt and drop over of everything. It eats the mud, fecal material, everything you will start picking up on every small thing. He did like that, he said like that, he always comes late, you do like that, and then you will see Swamiji doesn't say anything to him. This is also one quotation will be there. So you will be angry on me. Everybody will be angry. Fire burns everything. It doesn't happen Hanuman Chalisa is there or photo of Madonna is there. So Madonna is actress or player? Singer. I don't know. नाम ऐसे सुनने हमने बोल दिया, उसने ही पता लगेगा। हाँ। I have not watched a single movie in this whole world, English movie, I mean. Neither I know any English songs. I have no interest. I tried to hear, but I did not understand. I put it off. बेकार, पता नहीं क्या बोलते, वालिज्म लिंग डिंग, I don't know what they are saying. So this is the third area. Maya को इस कहाँ सच है? He will not be there, you will not be there. See, SVP codes was there, all pairs there in white. The day the voter, all white, immediately without 1 second they changed. They were waiting. इतनी जल्दी थी जैसे. Not even 1 hour they could wait. पता लगा सब, हम पहचान ही नहीं पाए कौन है. All of a sudden they were such a over second transformation. ये लोग हैं थोड़ा सा रहा नहीं गया. वो कहते हैं कि हम वाइट में रहेंगे, फिर कहते हैं कि नहीं, इट इज नॉट राइट. एनीवे, दिस इज थर्ड. बट दे वर लुकिंग मच बेटर इन वाइट एक्चुअली. इट वाज मोर डिसिप्लिन, इट वाज लुकिंग. हाँ, नो, बट नाउ इट इज राइट, नो. ये तो जैसे युग में कभी ड्राइड हुआ नहीं है. देखो, तो 2 हो गया, 3 रीजन हो गया. डोंट टेक इट टू सो सीरियसली. प्यार होगा, हंस के उसको टाल दो, हंस लो. लर्न टू जोक ऑन योर सेल्फ. सी दिस पर्सन हाउ इज अपसेट. पागल है ये. इसकी डोंट गेट वेरी सैड अबाउट दैट. एंड देयरफॉर इफ यू डू मेडिटेशन एटसेट्रा और जप एटसेट्रा, दैट डे इट विल वर्क. If you don't do, then you have no place to run. भगवान ने अंदर एक आपके चैम्बर में एक गुफा बनाया है. He has made one cave of silence. If you know how to go, you can go at any time. Otherwise, you will be frustrated at that time and you will break something and hurt everybody and is pollution with many people. So this is the third thing. Fourth is that you know I am Brahman. Other than Brahman, nothing is there. There are 4 viewpoints. When I am Brahman, then who is there? Atmanam chet vijaniyat ayam asmiti purusha. Kimichan kasya kamaya shariram anusanjvaret. Who is there other than Brahman? And Bhagavan says all standpoints in Bhagavad Gita. I'll tell you. Brahma's standpoint, he says, Namam karmani limpanti name karm phales praha in 4th chapter. Or maya tatamidam sarvam jagadavyakta murtina. He said, Maya standpoint, he says, na sato vidyate bhava na bhava vidyate sata. ठीक. Then Ishwara's standpoint, he says, Ishwara sarvbhutanam hrideshe arjun tishtati brahmyan sarvbhutani yantra rurani maya. And Prarabdha standpoint, he says, nimitta matram bhava. Dronam cha bhishmam cha jayadram cha maya hatastam jahi ma vyatishta. All standpoint Bhagavan has mentioned. But don't see from your ego standpoint or others' standpoint. He is praising, therefore I am good. He is censoring, therefore I am bad. People are mad. They don't know what they are talking. They may praise, but they don't know that you are not worthy of praise. Or they may censor, they don't know that what you have done is not, they are wrongly accusing you. Sometimes they are wrongly accusing because they don't know the whole thing. They have seen one part of you. They have not seen the whole part, what 24 hours you have done. They have not seen you completely. They are just passing a judgment on you, not knowing the whole thing. No need to be serious. Nobody's truth can be hidden. It will come out in due time. And God is there. Next question. नाम ले लें क्या? नाम ले लें? ले लें? Your name also can hit. Okay. This is Madhvi's question. So, अब इन्होंने नाम ले लिया, हम क्या करें? When one has bad thoughts and a day and really regret for this, what should I do? Do Vishnu Sahasranam Archana. So that take a vow that I won't do this or won't have, and pray to God that I should have no bad thought of aversion, of attraction, of hatred, of infatuation. Because as you keep your room clean and tidy, mind should be extremely pure, devoid of any bad feelings to anybody. You should be cool. The saint's biggest characteristic is that saint is very quiet. Sam Sital nahi tyagahi niti, saral swabhav sabhi sanpeti. He is very Sheetal. He is very cool. And in that quietness only you have all knowledge which will be helping you to study the situation. To study situation you need lot of references and knowledge from society's angle, from Ishwar's angle, from Guru's angle, from my personal inclinations angle. Coolness is not a dull coolness, it's a live and illumined coolness. So saint's biggest characteristic is that he is not burning from inside. And the wicked person's biggest characteristic is always burning only. Khal hriday ati taap biseshi. Goswamiji defines the khal, he is burning. Anybody's praise he will listen, he will burn. Anybody will do something here, he will burn. World is not meant for that. So any thought which you don't feel, you do Vishnu Sahasranam, extra Vishnu Sahasranam, or 5-10 mala jap, write to God and promise to Him to take the thought away or habit away. God will always help. Moment you start paying for your mistake, mistakes will be lesser and less intense. You will not make that mistake, I can guarantee. So it is up to the how much, but what I feel most of the time, people do mistake and they don't understand that they are doing. Either they sweep under the carpet or they underplay it. They are not very sad and guilty about it. The result is the same mistake happens with a bigger intensity. And you are distancing yourself from the God and your own self only. So it's very important that you have to take a thorough audit of your mind. And do repentance. Prashchit karma is another karma. If you do repentance, it to create pain for what that there is some sense of joy in something. Therefore, you are making the mistake. Therefore, you have to create a pain for that sense of joy. Let the mind become more sensitive. Dard karo. Kahin choose some pain somewhere. Either go to the temple 10 kilometers walking. Let the dard hone do पैर में होने दे. और फास्टिंग इज रिक्वायर्ड. तड़पने दो शरीर को. एसिडिटी हो रही है, मरने दो, मर जाए. विल थ्रो द बॉडी, डोंट वरी. परिक्रमा दो 100 बार. समथिंग यू डू. Or write your mantra on a paper. Or you write, Bhagwan, please forgive me 500 times. At least give 1 hour, half 1 hour, to, depending on how it's there. Unless you have a repentance, you are likely to be doing again the same thing. And slowly when you do the mistake, what I have seen, people become insane. It doesn't appear as wrong. They feel it's my style, it's my nature, I'm like that, It becomes a cool affair. Casually he takes, because he is a habitual offender now. Saints don't live. Saints are saints because they don't spare themselves. They are very hard with themselves. If you don't know how to be hard with your own mind, you can never become a saint. As much soft they are with the people around, 100 times they are harder on themselves. And that is where their mind comes under their control. So, we should be doing. Next question. Many questions are there. और भी question आया है क्या? अच्छा, wait. Not announce the name? Okay. So, Pujya Swami Ji, pranams. When celebrating a festival, not of one's Ishta Devata, should one continue with their daily part or offering different chanting and word bhav should be maintained? If one cannot be physically fasting, taking no water, no food, then what best may they do to offer Lord on Shivratri, Ram Navami and Janmashtami? It is not possible that your Ishta Devata celebration will be there every day. But your Ishta Devata is coming in another form. So complete your quota, whatever is there. Don't miss that quota. Instead of doing your quota, you do something, you will not be satisfied. Because पहले अपने मालिक को तो हम प्यार करके दिखाएं. After that, the time which is there, then you can do. And from that, Bhagwan, you can ask bhakti for your Ishta. But if you start leaving your minimum quota of your dedicated puja or japa or part, then always it will haunt you. It will not be satisfied. Jitna time I sit with you, I have to sit with you. Any relation is sustained only when you do something with that relation every day. If you don't meet every day, you don't talk every day, you don't write every day, you don't say something, then slowly it becomes a habit to leave it, and slowly that relation will be having not, alamban is not there, support is not there to maintain the emotion. So you will have a loose relation with your Lord. And loose relation with the Lord means a strong relation with attachment and all these things. Every attached person is loosely connected to God. So you don't have an altar, you don't have someone whom you can fall back to or you can surrender to. So this is the point you should always keep in mind. Therefore, best thing is what I have said. Please get up in the morning. Morning time God has made for your sadhana, and do your sadhana so that you have no other disturbance. No other time is there where you don't have no disturbance other than morning time. If you miss that time, whole day will be grappling to do small sadhana only. And we'll be doing with lot of phones, lot of this. So we are doing with half-hearted. But lazy people don't get up in the morning. And therefore, their sadhana will not be regular. This is also one fact I am telling you. They are not that alert that they will be getting up, and therefore their sadhana will be half-hearted done. Or indisciplined people. Discipline means doing definite action at a definite time, in a definite place, in a definite manner, with a definite intention. That is very important. Next question. Lot of questions are there. कहाँ से इतना क्वेश्चन आज होगा? One next question is, Hari Om Swamiji, what happens to the soul when an individual takes his own life, suicide? There are many possibilities. He can get a Pret body. Suicide means your life for 60 years, 70 years. And you took your life, you are say 40 years. Now 20 years were remaining to your life. Now that body will become Pret Sharir. So what happens with the suicidal body? It becomes a Pret, what you call ghost. Then what will happen? What will happen? That he will think that still I have the same body, last clothes what he had put on, same clothes he thinks, but he has no mode of expression because his body is made out of Vayu. So he will be around house or somebody, somewhere, sitting on the door or on the tree. And he will be watching everybody. It's possibility, I'm not saying in this door, somewhere he is sitting. Somewhere. And he will be seeing and he will want to interact. Because he still sees the wife, son, daughter, brother, sister, mummy, daddy. He still sees that. But he cannot interact. So he will do something depending on what is his nature. He can push the door or he can make some sound. Like this he can make a sound. Or he may, push you sometimes. Or he may be very sad. There are a lot of chances. Or the food you have left, you will go and sit and eat that leftover food. Therefore it is said, don't keep the food which is already eaten, don't just keep it open. It will start eating that food. So this is the chance. And he will complete that quota. And there is a sin for this, he has to pay for that sin. Then depending where his body is there, he can be born somewhere else or in the same family. Depending 100 factors are there. It is possible, he may go to, if Prarabdha was there, he can go both possibilities. But first possibility is more. So if you want to commit suicide, please commit somewhere else because ashram doesn't have a place. All the rooms were full and then Amika will be asking where his will be, which room to give now. This room knocks automatically, so we can. Now what to do after that? So many things. It comes to me, which room is there, what to do. So please don't commit suicide. Please live your life. Go through the sorrows. Otherwise that sorrow for which you committed suicide will come again. Let us go through it. And do good actions now. Do good actions. And try to improve your next birth. Or get moksha by flight. Okay, so live a life so that you are not, troubled by something. If sorrows are there, it only tells you have a lot of attachment and aversion somewhere, or your ahankar is very big. There are 3 signs if you are very sad about something. Either you have a lot of attachment, number 1. Either you have hate a lot, or you have a very big ego. Sorrow cannot be there. Sorrow is not a name of a situation. Sorrow is the name of some perception in me. Therefore, same situation will be joyous for somebody. Learn to readjust the inner equipment. Life is a training to know how to see more rather than to change outside. It is more a training to change and transform the thought rather than to change a person in a situation. You cannot change a person, you cannot change a situation beyond the limit. What I have observed, people here don't change so easily. 99% people don't want to change. Even after knowing the mistake, they play it very loosely. They don't change, they don't accept their mistake. Even after accepting, they keep quiet. So best way is as accept, because you cannot do anything and you cannot run away from them, neither you can throw them out. So just learn to live and perfect yourself through imperfect people around. Try to dilute your ego. Try to do more sadhana, more meditation, more satsang. Rather than becoming angry on this person, not talking to that person, complaining about this situation. All these are sins. You are increasing your existing sins. It tells that I am not having a mind which is healthy mind. Mind is oozing out negativities. So be very careful while living. No need to be. And sadness will come because we have made a habit. We are habituated for birds together. So it won't go so easily. So you have to again do your job, again you have to surrender, again offer namaskar, again serve somebody. Otherwise it won't go. It's a hard thing to go. It will not go so easily. You have to, our effort is very less in comparison to the vasana that we have. In comparison to the height and the fatness of ego, our sadhana is too small and too thin. Like ego is like that WWF, the Rakshasas, you come like this. ऐसे ऐसे आते हैं. All shaved head ऐसे ऐसे बनियाइन पहन के आते हैं. And our sadhana is like a baby, 2-month old. बढ़ाओ साधना को. Everything is possible if you are alert and you are committed. Next question is from Stanley. I don't know today's or last time's question is. Today's? Hari Om Swamiji. In deep sleep the sense organs are withdrawn, yet one has an experience of bliss. How is it possible? But we already saw that in Prashnopanishad, if you remember. One question was on deep sleep. Remember that? And sense organ are not required because they are not experienced by sense organ. Joy is of the nature of self, so you don't require anything. It is not an objective joy, it's a subjective joy which is of the nature of infiniteness that we experience. I think that's the fourth question. So when we go to deep sleep, we are not doing anything. There is no sense organ, there is no mind. I am of the nature of joy. I am not doing anything. Like this light is seen. Everything is seen by this light. But you don't need something to see this light. Light is seen by itself. So when you are in deep sleep, there is no mind, no sense organ. But there is something called your own self is of the nature. I don't need anybody. These are the goggles. 3 goggles are there. Today, you know what? Doctor took my glasses and wiped the glasses. At least for 3-4 minutes he wiped the glass. I said, see, Vibhuti falls down. 3 minutes he was wiping the glass. When the goggles hai, one goggle is of waking state, one is of deep sleep, one is of dream state. Without goggle you are self, and with goggle also you are conditioned self, you are acting, but self is as it is. That is in samadhi also, you don't need anything. So nice. Okay, so this is another question. Fine, Stanley? Again go to the 4th question. Your notes, good notes you have, and you are putting effort in writing Sanskrit. I am happy. Put more effort. Achha, next question of Anand is there. Good, you are here. Today's question or today's only? Achha. Please explain how do we know if we are making progress on the spiritual path? Thank you. So, okay, I'll tell you. Never judge your progress by the number of hours you spend in spiritual path or on the Japa, puja, etc. The FIR is lesser. You react, or you get angry, or you get sad, or you are infatuated. Frequency, intensity, and recovery time is faster. This is one criteria. You explain to yourself. Spirituality is meaning explaining to ourselves the right thing and negating the wrong things by explaining it. It is self-explanation to myself. It is talking to yourself. Second thing through which you know that you are progressing is you have a more natural cheer is there. Not cheer I am saying. There is a natural cheer. Natural ambience of quietness is around me. I am not very disturbed. Shant man is there. Dukkham atyantikam yattad buddhi grahayam atindriyam vetti yatrana chaivayam istitas chalati tatvata. So dukh is less. I am very happy by nature. Not happy go luck. I am not talking of that. Mast ho gaya, mast type hai, bhul jata hai, wo nahi. But he is sincere, but he is very happy by nature. He is not very touched. Another way of telling is a person is not touchy. He can tolerate. Biggest sign of a spiritual person is that his tolerance is very, very high. One person was there, he was offering bhiksha. Lot of saints were sitting and he was offering kheer. The second time he was offering, so some Mahatmas took. One Mahatma said, no, I won't, enough. Still he put it. That Mahatma gave one slap to him in front of 50, 10, 100 people. And such a tight slap he gave, he fell down. Because he put in spite of him saying no. I like this. And this person again got up, offered namaskar, sorry he said, and continued serving. Without crying, without getting angry, he continued. In next morning, he went to that cottage with folded hand. He said, yesterday I made you angry. Please again come. Today I will not make you angry. इसको बोलते हैं tolerance. He said, please forgive me. And Mahatma came again. But he didn't offer twice today. Very evolution of a person is that he doesn't take the insult, dishonor very personally. When you personalize God or personalize the Brahman and Atma. He doesn't personalize world. कोई बोले कोई बंदो कोई निंदो कोई कैसे कहो रे रघुनाथ साथे प्रीति बांधी राम साथे प्रीति बांधी होए जैसे होए रे कोई बंदो Koi nindo. Guruji's bhajan is there. You are not very much shocked. He said my like that. How he hit me in front of so many people. I fell down. He would have said no to me. And what was this way? What the heaven he thinks he is. He is not a sadhu. He is a monster. All these things we start. That means you are not progressing. Yahan spiritual life is based on the word sorry and thank you. Sorry. Even if you are not wrong. Many times I went to Mahatma. They said, why you did like that? I say, I'm sorry, sir. After saying sorry, I can say why I did not do. But first is sorry. First thing you do, relax. But I was right. Spiritual progress means you are able to take insult because you don't have the ego. Ego is the biggest enemy. मोह मूल सब सूल प्रद त्याग उत्तम अभिमान. समझ गए? So abhiman is there. So how much jap you do, how much puja you do, how much parikrama you do, how many Badrinath, Kedarnath, all are not a sign of spiritual progress. Okay, you are trying. But to see the progress, how much is your reaction? Internally, sometimes you are quiet, but internally you are He said like that, I don't know what will happen to. I mean, he will get his own fruit of action. I will forgive him, but not God. He will get his own quota. I will get him, I will tell everything to him. Swamiji doesn't know about him. Swami thinks he's very good. He doesn't know his reality. He comes very good in front of Swamiji. He's acting. I should take a video of him and show it to Swamiji. Then only you understand what he is thinking. I can't tell him. Swamiji also doesn't understand this point, I think. He only thinks he's very good. I'm not reacting. I'm not saying anything. I'm tolerating. आध्यात्मिक रास्ता बहुत कठिन है. It's very, very difficult. You know what is the challenge? Ahankar, attachment, insult, irsha, dvesh. That makes it tough. Because we don't address the issues. We are external. We don't accept our mistake. When I accept, I don't do anything. हमको लगता हम ही सही हैं. He is wrong. Even if I think I'm wrong, laziness, I don't do sufficiently. अब तो हमारा होप ही खत्म हो गया है. हम कहते हैं किसको समझाएं, क्या समझाएं? Whom to explain? People don't change here. लगता है ठीक है भगवान पे छोड़ो यार, ठीक है. Let me leave to the Lord. जो मर्जी सो करो भैया, हम क्या कर सकते. बहुत कम लोग हैं. Very few are there who have that element in them. Maybe 1%, less than a percentage. If you are spiritually growing, you will immediately say, understand your mistake. Even if you react, you will say, I'm sorry. And you will do more, you will be committed. Next, I have to conquer this. I have to get out of this attachment. I'll do anything now. This has troubled me last night. I'll get out of it. I'll take a vow now. I'll increase my japa. मर जाएंगे. शरीरम वा पातयामि कार्यम वा साधयामि. Gautam Buddha said, यह आसने शुष्यतु मे शरीरम त्वग अस्ति माम लयम प्रशांतु प्रयांतु अप्राप्य बोधम बहुकल्प दुर्लभम नैव आसना शरीरम चलिष्यति. From this asana, sharir will not go. That resolve is required. Grace of God is required. My effort is required. So this is another way. So natural cheer is one way. Your insults are lesser. You don't get too frustrated. Another spiritual progress is you are highly lovable. Tolerance is more. So people feel very, what shall I say? Well, he is harmless. He will not be sharp. He will not have a sharp reaction. I don't have to deal with his moods and all these things. I can say anything. I can play with him. I can sarcastically say something. He is a very unassuming person. You are a very lovable person. You know you love a child because child doesn't make a strong opinion about you. He doesn't hate you. He doesn't insist upon you. Maybe somebody has not studied the scriptures. Still he can be much more spiritual than us. All that glitters is not gold. Maybe somebody has not come to the ashram. But still he can be very closer to God than the one who may be very close in the temple. So don't think like that. This is another way how to know that we are spiritually progressing. You are very lovable means people seek you. In Kenopanishad it is said, Sarvani Bhutani Tam Samvanchanti. To that Jnani everybody wants. I used to see Gurudev, whole city used to flock around him. I was in Lucknow in 93. Whole place was surrounded with so many people. हमने कहा नमस्कार प्रणाम ही नहीं करे. I entered into between the feet and touched his feet. So much was the charm. He was the oldest, but he was the youngest. Spiritual प्यार बहुत करते थे. He used to love a lot. That love is very difficult to get. So a spiritual person is very loving, means forgiving. I cannot see your fault and love you at the same time. And nobody can be faultless also. भगवान नहीं है कोई यहाँ पे. Bhagwan is there, he will not make any fault. When I am making fault, you will also make fault. Give him a chance. But I keep his fault in my mind. And every day I think and ruminate over it. हम उसको पकाते रहते हैं. दूसरे की गलती को पका पका के अपने को द्वेषी बना लेते हैं. I cook his fault and I make a hating, a Mr. Burning picture in my heart. And the moment I see, बोले इसका वाइब्स बहुत खराब है. Wife, not wife, vibes. Vibration is not good because you. His vibes are not good here. Not wife, vibe. If you are spiritually growing, you are a magnet, sir. You are a charm. Sri Udiya Baba was there. You will not believe, वो तो बहुत ही humble थे. हाँ. So when he went to one place and one Mahatma was there, he started shouting. Because in the start of the pravachan, he used to chant Om, Om. So that person was very orthodox, that another Mahatma, Guru of Karpada, he said, Vishweshwarananji, he said, you have no shame. You make Om chant, खूब चिल्लाए. इनका सर ऐसे नीचे. Somebody said, shall I give answer? You know what he said? बोले बेटा, हम लोग से गलती हो गई बस सह लो साधु की मिट्टी अलग होती है. Spiritual path is not that simple. Because I by heart one shlok and because I can chant Gita or Ramayana or because I can give a talk दिल बहलाने के गालिब ख्याल अच्छा है. कुछ नहीं है इससे. Chanting, talking, all these are skills, nothing to do with spirituality. Like you have a skill, like Puran was, weaving the sweater, वो भी skill है. क्रोशिया से. बोलना एक skill है, गाना एक skill है, it's a talent. It has nothing to do with you. You become a very big magnet. People are very happy with you. People are comfortable with you. This zone बोले, he will not hurt me. He will always love me. हमसे गलती हो गई. Sorry. He will accept. Another way by how the spiritual person is growing is that he can live alone for a long time. Because he has no vasana. When vasana is not there, you don't need a company. You can live anywhere and you are very happy. When you are happy with yourself, then others are happy with you. Others' happiness is a reflection of how happy you were with yourself. You can spend hours together in quietness. And you can still be quiet in the midst of people. Some people want to run away because people bring out their attachment, aversion and ahankar. Therefore he is running away from the people. Not because he is a seeker. Not because he is a Gyan Yogi. Only a great Upasak or a Gyani can live in solitude for a long time. And he has gone through the process of worshipping the people and got blessings, and then he went to solitude, like the Tapovan Maharaj. I hope it is okay. Anandji, Hari Om. So, next question is there. A lot of questions are there, and new questions are also coming. So, we'll take another day. Well, why not have question answer only? It's interesting and entertaining. बहुत से क्राइटेरिया हैं स्पिरिचुअल प्रोग्रेस के. बहुत से क्राइटेरिया हैं. वन मोर क्राइटेरिया इज देयर विच वन सेंट टोल्ड मी. ही टोल्ड मी don't judge through your jap is good or your meditation is good. He said the situations, the company, the marriage, the going to the parties or going extrovertness, which was appearing good to you, it appears very boring to you. So you feel very tired in a short time because your vasana is lessened. You feel, kahan dimag kharab kar rahe hain log. They are wasting their time. So as if you are the odd man out sometime. Because your demands are different, your love is far different. That is one criteria of spiritual life. Next question, more will answer about it. Vedant Singh is there. He has asked the question, it's not always possible to set aside time to sit quietly for jap sadhana. Does doing jap on a finger counter or for set time periods while doing other things throughout the day, like being at the office, shopping, still have the same benefit as actually sitting aside time for jap sadhana? Understood? Okay, he's saying that even if I'm not able to sit and I'm while walking and talking, I'll tell you one thing. Both are required. Relation is not formed unless you talk one-to-one. Any relation. And if you remember me, supposing, you'll always remember those moments more when I had one-to-one talk to you. When I was with you one-to-one. In Badrinath, my room number was 1-to-1. So this was told, this is Praveenji from Cape Town. He said, Swami is talking 1-to-1. थोड़ा सा कभी या तो 1-to-1 लेटर हो या 1-to-1 बात हो, थोड़ा अकेले में मिलो आप भगवान से. साथ में, supposing I talk to 1-to-1, that is more. But with everybody, that is also good. But 1-to-1, you can focus more, you can give more attention. So both are required. एक होता है जप करना और एक होता है जप करते रहना. One is called doing jap and one is called continuing jap. So doing jap can be for 5 minutes, 10 minutes, half an hour. Continuing jap can be at other time, office time, your traveling time, your eating time. Just mantra can keep on chanting. Shiv, 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 Om Namah Shivaya, Om Namah Shivaya. So both are required. Because you have a lot of time. Sometime in a suitcase, if you pack, your packing skill is seen. Lot of spaces are there. How you feel that? She will know it. You have put the pant, shirt, sari, etc. In between you can put toothpaste. Then you can put iron. Don't put battery charger, that's not allowed. Power bank. Don't put all these things. You will be called. It's not allowed. So there you can put slit something else. Biscuit packet. Chocolate. Don't put chocolate, all melt away. So all your clothes will be destroyed then. But something you can slide here. Like that. Shawl is there, sweater is there, wig is there. So this you can put here and there. You never thought of putting on wig, Prithviraj? No. So, Adhi, never? No. So, no, you look good in this also. Only thing when it is very hot or cold, then you must be needing some hat or something, cap or... So this is the way that jap should be done. And you need to sit quietly and do a number of mala for disciplining the mind and for divinizing one mala. When you do mala jap, that mala becomes as same as God. A day will come, you will hold the mala and jap will start. Devta start sitting on each bead of your mala. And therefore mala is very important because it is a reminder and it is a discipline. Even if you can do, some people say I'm very happy without, but it puts a discipline. So there should be some kind of external prop for internal emotions and discipline. If there is no external thing, we may get carried away. Aaj tum carried away ho gaye, tomorrow I may not do jap. So we say 10 malas, 5 malas you have to do that. And mala has a benefit you can take somewhere, but you have to keep it a purer place. Okay, so this is there. So you can do jap. Very important is there. Next question is there. So both have different benefits, not the same benefit. Both have different benefit. Therefore, with the wife, relations are both two kinds of relations there. Either person is very close or he is very fighting. Why? Because they fight alone. Nobody is there. So intensity is more. In front of others, you may be conscious that I will not talk. But when you are alone, you can fight a lot. So therefore, the intensity is more. Or when you are alone, you can say you are looking so nice, your hairs, your eyes. So you have more love also. So both ways it can be there. And therefore, anybody's problem is the spouse, if at all. Two problems are there, spouse and children, because of spending time personally. Two problems. Third is, I'm not a problem for anybody. If Swamiji is my problem, I'm not a problem. Therefore, I don't give too much time to anybody because then you don't know what will happen later on. Achha, next question is there. I'm not taking the name. Sir, why Krishna gave an opportunity and take the same from me? I was actually feeling very sad. Ask Krishna. Why Bhagwan will not give you and take, Bhagwan will always give you. What he has taken away, just find out he has given you maturity. He has given you independence. He has freed you from something. What I have discovered in my life, what Bhagwan did not give me, rather he made me grow over it. Some things I wanted, which I did not get. And when I did not get, I felt I did not get, but slowly I realized I don't need it also. I'm much happy without that. It's what is discovery. So what you don't have, you have to discover that you have to go for a higher joy. You don't cling on to that joy. If that thing you had, maybe you have been lower joy you would have. So don't miss what you don't have. You have to go to some bigger joy and not hold on to that smaller joy. If God has taken away some person in your life, God wants to make you close to Him. Don't become so sad. Maybe 1-2 years of sadness or 1-2 months of you will grow will be much happier without that person. One area of concern, one area of giving attention is over now. Fantastic. In between you will miss for 5 minutes, 10 minutes, but you will be back. You will be much more happier than what you are with that person or that thing what you needed. You don't need it. You don't need any emotional support from the world. God is sufficiently, He sufficiently loves you through hundreds of things. He loves you by giving you food. He loves you by giving you health. He loves you by giving you fresh breeze of air. He loves you by giving you darshan. 100 ways you have to discover how God has loved me. At least you could walk today. At least you didn't have any major disease today. Your stomach was okay today. There are 100 things through which you can feel that God has loved you. So don't feel sad. You'll get over it. Don't miss what you don't have. If you have to miss God only. If you have to cry for God only. Or cry why I'm not getting God. It's so many years have passed in my life. Few more years are left. When will you come in my life? Don't cry. Why I did not get that girl? Why that boy ran away? Why my mother-in-law is still there? Don't have such things. So this is there. So I was actually feeling sad. Just hear to satsang, laugh it out, and know that you don't need what you don't have. You have to know. Whole life is discovering that what I was thinking was very important was not at all important. Life is more a discovering. I was thinking this person was very important, this issue was very important, this success was very important, this failure, it was not important. Or this insult was very big, it was not at all big. You keep on discovering and discovering, and you will feel much more finer. It is more a revelation rather than doing something. Is it okay, no? This is what life is more about. So no, come back fast. And if you're not able to do by yourself, come to satsang. Satsang is the best place when you meet yourself without a medium, where you meet God. Next and last question. Hari Om Puja Swamiji, Vijay God. Hari Om Swamiji. I am not satisfied with my sadhana. I want to do more, but my health is not so good. Daily routine is to do but extra too much, not too much, but I love do jap and listening your talk. Please advise me. Haan bhai, Vijay ji, first of all, Hari Om, hope you are fine. And first of all, take care of your health. I saw your health, so first comes your health. If you are healthy, then only you can do something. My grandfather used to say, if wealth is lost, nothing is lost. If health is lost, something is lost. If character is lost, everything is lost. So, health is important. So, try to keep yourself fit. Second thing is, don't try to do extra sadhana. Put extra attention in the sadhana that you are doing. Increase the intensity. Do less of sadhana in which sitting is involved, because body is not able to sit in that age. Walk and do jap, chant Lord's name. भगवान का नाम लीजिए, सत्संग करिए और उनको बुलाइए, दिन रात उनसे आप बात करिए. चलते फिरते खाते सोते हुए भगवान का नाम लीजिए. इतनी प्रैक्टिस करिए, डू सो मच ऑफ प्रैक्टिस कि जब हम सुबह उठे सबसे पहले अपने भगवान का नाम आए. राम राम, शिव शिव शिव, शिव शिव शिव, कृष्ण कृष्ण कृष्ण, भोले भोले भंडारी, भोले भंडारी, भोले बाबा, भोले बाबा. First, loudly you sit. राम राम, राम राम ते सुमिरन कीन. राम बोलो, कृष्ण बोलो, कोई बात नहीं. प्रे टू द गॉड. भगवान से प्रे करो दैट लेट हम और साधना कर सके, हम और आपको प्यार कर सके, हम और जप कर सके. And this is a sign for the youngsters also. When you are young, you can do much more sadhana than when you are old. Actually, in old age, it's very difficult to change. जो यूथफुलनेस में हो जाता है वो हो जाता है. जो पढ़ाई आपने यूथफुलनेस में कर ली. In old age, you can't do lot of studies. Sitting is a problem, you can see. डॉक्टर दासी के पास जाओगे, पहली चीज बोलेंगे, डोंट सिट डाउन, सिट ऑन अ चेयर. हमसे ही बोला, हमने कहा कुछ नहीं. अब फिर भाई डॉक्टर, कैट स्कैन, डॉग स्कैन, MRI, यही सब चलेगा फिर. सत्संग में तो नानी याद आ जाती है. 1 घंटे में सत्संग ना, 1 hour is too much. वहाँ 4 hour बैठना पड़ जाता है. बैठे रहो, भजन करो, बस देखते रहो सब पेशेंट को. वो सब शिव जी के गढ़ वहाँ बैठते, कोई ऐसे कोई ऐसे कोई ऐसे. वहाँ सब है. So when you are young, you have your health in your favor, you can sit straight, you can chant, you can serve, and that is a time to score high. I'm not saying in old age you cannot do, but it is better if you start early. Okay, so this is the question. Make every day full of joy. Never miss your daily satsang. Maintain cheer, maintain loving nature all the time. Forgive all, tolerate a lot. Dissolve the issues which are not godly. Let the thought conclude in Bhagwan. Not continue, not brood. Finish it. Bhul jao. See the goodness of all. Appreciate everybody. If anybody has given a glass of water, remember whole life. And say it. Don't just keep it in your mind. Say that you gave me a glass of water. When I was nothing, you were everything. I didn't know anything when I met you. Thank you. 100 times say thank you, still it is less. Your heart will be very happy if in the quantity to which happiness you give to the people around. People want love. People want seva. People need your acceptance. Say, I accept you. Trust them. They will be much more closer to you. Don't see fault. A person has done much more goodness than his faults are. When I see people, I always see what goodness he has done. In the background of his goodness, then only I see 10 things he has done, 2 things he has done wrongly. He is worth forgiving. Don't think like that. Don't be negative about anybody. Worship the Virat. Get blessings of Hanuman. Like Hanumanji, he took blessings from each monkey. जामवंत की बचन सुहाए सुनी हनुमंत हृदय लति भाए तब लगी मोहि पर कहो तुम भाई सही दुखकंद मूल जब लगी आवो सीते ही देखी हुई यही काज मोहि हर्ष यह कही नाई सबनी कहूँ माथा चले हर्ष ये धरी रघुनाथा. Small monkey, big monkey, every monkey. You know, in Ramayana class you are seeing how much Tulsidas is offering his namaskar. Learn to be like that. We belong to great tradition. We belong to the parampara of greatest saints of the world. Every sorrow tells that I have snuffed my God inside. I have crushed my spiritual personality. More questions are there. I'll take it up in the coming days. Let us see tomorrow also if we can have this. So, and if anybody has more questions, he can send it on CMSA WhatsApp or anywhere else. In due time, we will cover it up. Thank you all. Hari Om. Om Purnamadav Purnamidam Purnat Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnameva Vashishyate. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Hari Om Shri Gurubhyo Namah. Hari Om.
Shri Krishna Govinda Hare Murare, Shri Krishna Govinda Hare Murare, He Nath Narayan Vasudeva, 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 He Nath Narayan Vasudeva. Shri Krishna Govinda, Shri Krishna Govinda, Shri Krishna Govinda.